share my story, but with your presence and seeing the house is there now makes it easier for me to share the story. It's everybody's dream to have privacy, a house, a garden, and that was our dream. They both decided to build a house. 1 full year she did not leave the house to even go and visit her family because she was afraid that they can come and check at any time, and she wanted to prove that the house is not abandoned, it's a house where a family lives. They were stressed all the time. Every now and then they got a demolishing order, and in 3 days the house can be demolished if the court doesn't do anything to postpone. Every time they come and give them a home demolishing order, they will be stressed for 3 days until the Jerusalem court will postpone the decision. Many times it happened whenever they got this report, they would pack their things in black plastic bags because they can be moved out in a minute. We used to pray and ask God to protect the house, but at the end it happened. 2 weeks before demolishing the house, the Israeli court called their lawyer. They gave them 3 hours to pay 50,000 shekels. It's hard to decide to pay 50,000 because you can pay them, but the military law can pass and the house can be demolished. They still had hope. They were praying that God will help in postponing the order to take place. They gathered the money and the lawyer negotiated a decrease, so they were asked to pay 30,000 shekels. Their brother-in-laws gathered 30,000 shekels in less than 3 hours. 2 weeks after they paid the amount of money, the Israeli court has again decided that the house has to be demolished. They gave them 3 days, and in those 3 days, she said they were horror, because at any time they can come. You can never predict when they just come. For those 3 days, they didn't sleep. 3 days after, at 12 midnight, soldiers with vehicles, they started gathering at the entrance of the village. It was very cold, so she was waiting the bulldozers to come. A troop of soldiers, not less than 400, they came surrounding the area. They still had hope, and it was the last time for her when she visited her room again and looked from the window. Nothing is harder than being here and not being able to do anything. To see a group of people demolishing your house and you can't do anything about it. They have the full right to shoot and kill. It was double stressful for her because the ladies were afraid for their husbands. They didn't want anybody to die. They were making sure that the men stay calm and just to pray. 3 big bulldozers came in and it took them 3 hours to demolish the whole thing. And then they shook each other's hands, they gave high fives to each other, mission accomplished, and they left. After the demolishing, they used to stay in the tent here the whole day and to sleep at her parents' house until those caravans were installed. And it was when we started communication with them and we said, stay as long as you could in those caravans until the group comes. So that feeling that they experienced on that night is something unforgettable. And she says even if you get 100 houses after, you will never forget the terrible experience that you've passed through.